Did you flip him over?
Still with us, Ted Spaulding and Nima Rahmani. Ted, let me start with you. Final thoughts as we're watching this walkthrough video of the defendant telling his version of what happened.
It's the same thoughts as before. Stop talking. One of my biggest thoughts when I was seeing this last portion was, first and foremost, kudos to the detective. He was asking fantastic questions, going back through it multiple times. I don't know if the viewer saw, but his testimony changed. What he was telling the detective, this gentleman is going into the room, confronting him almost, to then at the end there, it looked like he was scooting to try to get out the door with his hand in the pocket the whole time. So there was an inconsistency there. This is why you should never go through all these things as a defendant or a potential suspect at this point. Some other things that I saw interesting, I don't know if others have picked up on. I do some personal injury work, and I've noticed he keeps talking about his back, and if you hear him, he's constantly groaning every time he bends down. He moved the mat toward the door and did this real loud groan. I don't know if the defense is going to try to use that later to explain why he was acting the way he was with his wife when he was trying to move her over to resuscitate her and why he couldn't do it. But I just find all of that very odd and over dramatic by him with all of these groans when he's bending down or touching and moving a simple rug or something. And Ted, very bizarre, this whole thing.
It is, but Ted, it goes to the point that the defense, I think, is going to try to say he was taking medication because of that problem. And so it ties in nicely, perhaps, for the defense, but we'll see. Thank you again, Ted, for joining us this hour. Nima Rahmani sticking around.